Welcome to the Peachtree Podcast. Peachtree Learning Center is a nonprofit in Middle Tennessee dedicated to training and discipling students in all the fine arts to become excellent and skilled in order to spread the kingdom of God into the world of the arts. On this podcast, we will discuss topics designed to encourage, uplift, educate, and equip people to proclaim the kingdom more deeply in their own families and communities.
Hello and welcome to Peachtree's podcast. Today is a beautiful day here in Tennessee. We're enjoying our classes and lessons, humming as usual on this beautiful day. And I wanted to use this time today to kind of walk through our spring semester schedule because there's quite a lot of stuff on this schedule and it's more than we're used to having. And I think it's probably a little bit hard to navigate just looking at our website, especially as a parent, understanding what your children are committed to doing. And so today's episode is going to be partly about Peachtree and kind of how we operate. And then we're going to get into the spring semester dates. So I wanted to talk a little bit about Peachtree as a nonprofit and what that means. So we use that word quite a lot, and there are a lot of different kinds of nonprofits. Peachtree is a 501c3, and that is a specific type of organization, but we are run by a board, and I'm the executive director of the board. So I'm very accountable to the people on the board with me for everything we do and say and how we spend our money. And then what makes us unique in that, one thing that makes us unique is that we do not take any grants. We've never applied for outside funding of any kind. So we do have people that donate as moved to help us with projects or help us with specific ideas that we have, or we even have people who just come in the door and say, God has moved me to bring a gift and I want to share. And that's always such a blessing and such a confirmation of God to just wink at us and smile and nod at us as we move through what we believe He has for us. But we've never reached out for outside funding at all. And also the other side of that is we've never raised fees for classes. I think when Peachtree was first organized into a nonprofit in the 2011 timeframe, class fees were set then. And then we've never raised those. We've never raised camp fees either. And we really believe that we are a conduit for people who want to teach and who are very talented and pursue creative callings on their lives, from them to student base that God brings to us. And so we pray specifically that He brings students and families to us that we can help and bless. We have worked very hard to make sure that people are never turned away for monetary reasons, but also take donations as given, of course, to help continue that. So we really feel like a flow through between creative artists and musicians and teachers to families who benefit from that instruction. And we've seen such fruit from that. God has just blessed us immensely to be able to continue to do that without any regular outside help. He just brings us people and brings us teachers, and our teachers are not doing this for mercenary reasons. I assure you, we have teachers who are making a living doing this in a creative pursuit, or doing this in another part-time job, or being able to pursue their art or their craft and also do this kind of as an extra income stream. But none of them are doing this because it makes them a lot of money. They really love what they do and the creativity that God has given them, and they're passionate about sharing that. So that makes us, I think, a very unique space because the Lord meets both ends of that equation and blesses all of us in that, and has really used Peachtree in mighty ways that I think are just now only beginning to see the fruit of. So I always go back and thank God for the obedience of Shoni Smith and her husband Steve and that first group of teachers that listened to him and obeyed his leading in that, and just being able to see that it really has grown into a tree that a lot of people roost in and enjoy the branches and the fruit of, and are able to be blessed by. And it's always humbling as a steward, which is kind of the role I see myself in, and being able to watch people come and go in the teacher capacity and also in the student aid capacity. We employ a lot of our students, turn around, come back and help us in classes and lessons, and then end up teaching here or taking that and doing it other places. And it's such a gift to be able to see that and see both ends of that from my perspective, and from the perspective of really everyone in our office. Being able to see both sides of that is beautiful. So because of all that, this year, since we've grown and added a new space, we kind of wanted to branch out and add some more events as well, partly because we need to fund the new space, and also partly because our music and drama performing arts programs have grown to the point that we need to have more outlets for our students to be able to practice the skills that they're learning. So we have quite a few events on our calendar, and not all of them are even ticketed events. They're just events that we really felt passionate about letting the students have as ways to participate and share. So the first thing coming up after today, we've already gone through the weekend that our faculty performed and had a fantastic concert. Our music faculty is just unparalleled in their skill sets and their ability to do different kinds of music and genres spanning. It's just amazing to watch them all come together and work. That was a great weekend. The next event that we have on the calendar is on February 27th, and it's a Tuesday night, and just coming up pretty quickly. It's a musical theater showcase. So we have a musical theater class that's really burgeoned and blossomed in the last year. And they've each worked on small pieces. So it's either a solo or a duet or a tiny ensemble within the class. They've all worked up pieces from different Broadway shows to share in a showcase night. So that's not a ticketed event. People are welcome to come. I know we'll have quite a group of family and friends from the group that's in the class, but other people are definitely welcome to come and enjoy that. It's in our Cookeville space on Tuesday, the 27th of February. And the only people participating in that are in that class. And then on March the 8th, our songwriter classes are going to share music that they've worked on and written as part of their assignments in those classes. And Miss Lucy Knowles has got 2 levels of songwriting class this year. So she has a class that's made up of people from last year's first songwriting class. And then she has another entry-level songwriting class. And those students are going to come together and share a songwriter's night. And we've actually hired in a couple of professional musicians to back them up and have a couple of in-house musicians helping as well, so that they will get the experience of being able to have their original song performed by professionals. Some of them are singing their own songs. Some of them have asked other people to sing for them. And those will get performed and recorded. We will do a professional level recording of those songs, so they can purchase that and have a great original recording of their song being performed. And that'll be a sweet gift. That's not a ticketed event either. People are welcome to come to that, but it will be a night of just sharing all the music that they've written in the span of the year so far. And that's on March the 8th. It's a Friday night. The next week is our spring break. So the 11th through the 15th of March, we have no classes or lessons. But on the 15th and 16th, we have a unique opportunity, and we're offering this as a fundraising event. We will pay for the people to come set this up for us, and then hopefully be able to make some money on it as well. It's Friday and Saturday, the 15th and 16th of March, and we will have an escape room set up in our building, and it will be a ticketed event. There'll be a maximum for a family that wants to come through. We don't want to make it prohibitive, but we would like to raise some money for Peachtree in that event, and it'll be open that Friday and that Saturday, I think all day, both days. The setup will happen on Thursday, and there'll be a couple of trial runs that happen Thursday evening. And then I'm very excited about the fun that will come out of having an escape room set up. I think we have a murder theme, mystery type theme, and that's going to be a lot of fun and a totally unique new experience for us to use that as a fundraiser and get to have that in our own building. That's in the Cookeville space as well. Our March 25th and 26th, our normal spring show will happen, but we're going to do 2 this year. And this is how it's going to break down. We have so many people in our young classes now that it's really hard to have all of them in the same space at the same time. So we are breaking it down, and we have a show on Monday night and a show on Tuesday night. And all the older performers will actually get to do the show twice. So we will let them do it twice and be able to do it Monday night and Tuesday night. But if you are in Tuesday morning, Music 1, Music 2, and Intro to Drama classes, as well as elementary music on Thursday mornings, you will be performing on March the 25th, which is a Monday night. You'll be performing your show, your piece that you've been working on in your class that day. And that will also incorporate the pre-ballet class in Cookeville. So that's the Tuesday morning block from Peachtree in Cookeville. And then that's the elementary music class from Thursday in Cookeville. And then it's Cookeville's pre-ballet, and also Intro to Dance 1. Those classes will all perform on Monday night, March the 25th. And then on March the 26th, on Tuesday, that Tuesday night, we will feature the Music 1 and 2 classes from Friday in Cookeville, the Intro to Drama class from Cookeville, the pre-ballet and Intro to Dance 1 classes from Sparta, the Music 1 and 2 classes from Sparta, and the Intro to Drama class in Sparta. All those classes will be participating in the March 26th show. And so we're going to do the same show twice. Those classes really will repeat because the younger classes will do the same pieces. They will just be doing one show. And after their songs are finished, they will come out and join us in the auditorium. We have 2 rows reserved for those classes to be able to come out and sit and enjoy the rest of the show that they're not participating in. We will have them out there with us in the audience, and they will get to see the work of all the older classes. So that means that the Intro to Dance 2 and 3 classes will be in both shows, and that's from Sparta and Cookeville. All of those classes will perform twice. And then the choir, rhythm class, bluegrass band, strings orchestra class, all of those classes will be performing twice. They'll all happen to be in both shows. Our handbell choir is not going to be in that show. We felt like it was a really good fit to put them in our concert that's happening in Sparta on the 14th. And so the April 14th. April 14th is the day when we will have a classical concert in our Sparta space. And that will be including the handbell choir. We're also trying to put together a little community handbell group that will perform that day as well. And I believe that's going to be at 3:00 on April the 14th. So put that down on your calendar. It's a beautiful collection of classical pieces from students and also from teachers. Last fall, we did one and we had a string quartet of our students play. I think they're going to come back and bless us again. And then we'll have some classical music from other students and also from faculty on April the 14th. And that'll be ticketed as well. And then if you get further into April, on April the 12th, we have our Drama 1 level class that meets on Thursday afternoons. They will have their own show on April the 12th. They're doing Jack and the Beanstalk. It'll be at the Wesley Foundation in Cookeville, and those tickets will be on sale soon. And then the next Friday, April the 19th, we're having our Drama 2 class, which happens also on Thursday afternoons. They'll be performing Alice in Wonderland at the same space at Wesley Foundation, one show only. Those will be ticketed, and those tickets will go on sale in March. And then April 26th, and 27th, we have 2 performances available of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. And that is our Drama 3 class, all high schoolers. They've been working together and performing. Most of them have been performing together for a couple of years now. There's a core group that's been there, and then we've had extra people come in. And that's a great group of people. They're very excited about doing The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. We have a school matinee offered on that Friday that's already sold out. And then we have a performance that Friday night and another one on that Saturday, one in each of our spaces. And we'll have more information coming out about that soon. But we're very excited about all 3 of those drama shows. It's going to be very fun. Alongside that, on April the 20th through the 29th, we have a series of recitals in Cookeville, and that's for all of our Cookeville private students. So if you have a child that's enrolled in private lessons in Cookeville, they need to be signing up in our office for whatever recital time works for your family. And I think we have 8 right now scheduled in that 9-day span. And they need to pick one that their teacher's going to be present at and be able to get a slot so that they can perform what they've been working on. All of our private students in Sparta are going to participate in a recital in our Sparta building on May the 5th, which is a Sunday afternoon. That'll be at 3:00. Shouldn't be more than an hour and a half or so long, but all of our Sparta students will get to participate in that event. That's going to be a lot of fun to get to have our first recital here in Sparta. And then on the 16th of May, we have something we've called Spring Fling, and it's been held in our Cookeville space in our own yard several years in a row, but this year we're moving to the drive-in theater that's in Sparta, and it'll be on Thursday, May the 16th in the afternoon. I think we'll start about 4:00. We'll have live music from students and from teachers, people that just want to play and share. Sometimes our musical theater class does a piece. Sometimes our ensembles get back together and play. All of those people will be pouring into that afternoon. We will have some fun snacks out there. I believe we're going to offer a portable escape room experience out there, and then we'll show a movie before the night's over. We'll have a movie on the big drive-in screen. And the next day, the 17th, is the last day of classes. So we'll be finishing our semester and looking ahead to summer camps to start at the 1st of June. We've already got several of those scheduled, and we'll be releasing that list and all those informational graphics coming up in the next couple of weeks. Our fall 2024 class listing for both of our spaces will be live the first part of March. And I'm not guaranteeing March 1st, but it will be before spring break. And we'll have a an enrollment time for students who are already enrolled here to be able to sign up first for classes. We'll give them a week or so head start. And then after that, we'll open it up to just anyone who wants to be enrolled in classes here. We'll have that open enrollment open about the middle of March, and it'll be open until the classes are full. We'll just take registrations as long as we need to. We usually have people walk in the day before classes start in the fall and ask to enroll. And usually there's quite a bit that's closed, but there's still definitely some great classes available. And our current class listing has a lot of things on it that'll happen again, but there are always fresh offerings every fall. Teachers are moved to be creative and offer new things. We've got a couple of new teachers joining us with some specific skill sets to offer who are going to be sharing some unique classes this fall. And we're very excited about those already. And classes this fall will start on August the 19th, I believe is the date we've set. That's tentative. I'll get back to you. That'll be on our website pretty soon. So just be watching our website for all those dates and times. But I wanted to just use this time today to see if I could flesh out what all's happening this spring semester and make it less confusing. If you've got a child in one or more classes, it can get a little bit overwhelming to see dates flying at you. So I wanted to just offer that up as kind of an explanatory moment, and also just explain a little bit about Peachtree and our organization and how it works, and maybe help you understand why events are very beneficial for our students to participate in and to come and enjoy, but also it really helps us out on the financial side of things to be able to offer some extra events and ticket them at a price that we believe is affordable, but also can be very helpful to us on the other side. So thank you very much for tuning in today, and I hope this is helpful for all of our existing families. If you're not part of the Peachtree community, maybe this will kind of flesh out a little bit of what we do here and help you be interested and maybe pricked to go and check out our website and see what all we've been working on and what all we do. Go follow us on Facebook and Instagram and get a feel for just the culture here and how it works and all the beautiful things we get to do. And I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day.
Thank you so much for joining us today. To support this podcast, please go follow us on your podcast platform of choice. And if you're interested in knowing more about the work of Peachtree, please go visit our website at peachtreelearningcenter.com for more information.